What's up, guys? It's Lou from Unbox Therapy, and today we're taking a look at Ninja Gaiden 3, the Collector's Edition. This game is PlayStation Move compatible if that is your style, your cup of tea. For me, I'll likely play it with the traditional controller layout. I figure that games like this probably work better that way, but hey, feel free to test it out with that move system and see if it's something you like. On the back of the box, you're going to get an idea of what's included in this collector's edition above and beyond the game itself. So let's take a look at the unboxing. That's the purpose of this unboxing, to show you those extras. So first things first, there's a box inside of a box, and that's likely where the figurine is housed. It must be where the figurine is housed because there's not enough space in the rest of the box here. You've also got the UNMASK art book, the game, a little bit of DLC for Dead or Alive 5. I believe that's for the demo of the game. Then you've got the official soundtrack. Yes, they are still shipping music on compact discs. I got to go find a compact disc player to play this thing in now. Anyways, you get a track list on the inside there. A little bit of Dead or Alive 5. Premium Edition downloadable code for the alpha demo, and then the Ninja Gaiden 3 game disc that I'll show you here. You can get an idea of the artwork on the front of the case, and then on the back, a little bit more artwork, as well as the game specs, including the fact that it is a one-player game. It does only go up to 720p, though, in terms of resolution, unfortunately. The game disc is on the right of the case, as it normally is, and then on the left, you've got the art book. No, not the art book. What am I talking about? You've got the instruction manual, which is a legitimate instruction manual. Maybe that's why I called it the art book, because there's actually some nice art in here as well. Unlike some other games that ship with basically one-page manuals, this is a little bit more pleasant. So here is that art book I was talking about, the Ninja Gaiden 3 Unmask art book, and I do appreciate receiving these. It's probably my most favorite item in any of these collector's editions because you can appreciate the inspiration for these games. After all, they all start out as artwork, and then they become animated games after the fact. So the inspiration starts here. It's a great way to appreciate how much work goes into the development of these games. So this is the last item here. This is the figurine, the thing that probably most people would be excited to see. And the very first thing we're greeted with is a warning telling you about sharp points. And believe me, there are actually a lot of sharp points on these things. I always look at those things and I wonder exactly what they're talking about. But then when I actually got my hands on this, I realized there's points all over the place. So this has that old school kind of packaging. You may remember this from toys. When you're a kid, you got to twist all this crap and get them out. Anyways, I'm not going to make you watch that. You line these guys up on this little platform right here, and you kind of got to like fit them together. It's not the easiest thing in the world because their swords are going through one another, which actually is pretty badass. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a closer look at that in a quick second here. So there you have it. You can see it's kind of like the dual stab situation going on, or one stab, one slash. Anyways, pretty cool, blood everywhere, all the rest of it. A pretty graphic little statue or figurine or whatever it is that you want to call it. Maybe the most graphic that I've ever unboxed in terms of a collector's edition. You've got the blood spatter all over the different blades here. And the sharp point situation is true. There are definitely sharp points all over here, as I said before. So be careful when handling it. But I mean, obviously this is the kind of thing you put up on the shelf and you're done with it. Don't give it to your kids to play with. I know mine always go for these things. They always want to play with them anyways. But anyways, moving on from the figurine, you also get this little backdrop if you want to sort of set the mood, set the scene, if you will. You can throw that in behind the actual statue. I'm not sure I would ever keep that there. It's just a piece of cardboard. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this unboxing, then hopefully you can like and favorite this video, as it does help me out a bunch. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do that. And I do have some more content planned shortly, so stay tuned to the channel. If you haven't friended me yet on Facebook, go ahead and do so. I'll put a link down in the description so you can do that. I'm also on Twitter. It's all down below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. All right, later.